Right, I want to welcome you to the practical session on prompt engineering, and this will help us to actually put into practice or into action what we've learned so far from copywriting. Now, this is the full implementation of copywriting using AI, and I would like you to pay proper attention to it. This is actually what you need, going forward, to succeed in this space, content creation. So basically, let's quickly look at what prompt engineering is all about. So prompt engineering generally, let me try to first of all break it down into layman language before I start using the jargons within the space to express, so that we can actually sound professional. Though that is not our aim, whether to sound professional or not. The objective of this is actually for you to have a proper grasp of what prompt engineering is all about. So we'll say that prompts are input commands, or we can call it queries or questions, that is provided to the artificial intelligence interface to generate responses. So those commands, those questions, those queries you provided to the artificial intelligence so that you can achieve your desired goal, and the AI can generate the appropriate responses, what we call prompts. The engineering part of it is just the act and the science of designing and optimizing prompts. So those frameworks, those AI model that we engage, to craft the prompt, that is the engineering part of it. So we use that. Machine prompt engineering in itself is just the art and science of designing and optimizing prompts, to achieve our desired output from the AI model we are using. And one of them is what is called the language models. We have talked about it in the previous video, so I don't need to lay too much emphasis on that. But this is it. You can see the prompt engineering itself. The prompt engineering involves crafting specific instructions, can you see, or queries to guide the AI models in order to respond appropriately to our desired result. So in a nutshell, prompt engineering generally involves crafting specific instructions. It is that query that guides the AI model on how to respond to your desired direction. That is basically what prompt engineering is talking about in a nutshell. And when you are looking at this, prompt engineering generally includes structuring queries to reduce ambiguity. You want to be clear, you want to be as clear as possible. So generally what you are doing is you are structuring your queries so that ambiguity can be greatly reduced. That's the first thing you want to do. The second part of it is you want to specify format for your output, whether you want it in form of tables, you want it in form of lists, or you just want narratives. So that is talking about you are specifying your output. The other part of it is you are using examples to guide the AI. As a matter of fact, I use this a lot. I use templates. So if I, after imputing my prompt and blah blah blah, I can now give it a template on which I want it to work on as an example, and it will structure it out regardless of the kind of information or output I am looking out for, to structure it properly, using the format on the template given to it. So that is that. The last part is that iterating to refine the output. In fact, this one is very important because at first AI can give you a general general response to your queries, and the next thing you want to do is to actually draw out your own fact out of the information being provided to you by AI. So you want to drill down, and you keep iterating to refine. Iterating means that you are repeating a pattern to get a desired outcome at the end of the day. That's what iterating. So you are redefining. Okay, probably it gave you a bullet point. You want each of the bullet points to be what? To be more informative. Yeah, you can ask it to do what? To provide more, or to explain, to do. We can just keep going around that cycle to refine, to make your output look like what you especially want to get. So that is what prompt engineering in itself it's all about. Which other thing that we need? Okay, so what are the core principles of prompt engineering? This is, I want you to listen. Number one, the core principle is that it must be what? It must be that's what is called clarity. It must be clear and must be specific. So we're calling clarity and specificity. Define. You have to clearly define the task or the question you want it to answer. Under that same clarity and specificity is that you need to use unambiguous language to avoid confusion. If you use ambiguous language, the AI can get confused and produce the wrong result for you. Other part of it is use example. Instead of summarize this article, say provide a 50-word summary focusing on the main argument of this article, something like that. I think we're going to use this. I'm going to use this as part of my because I'm going to start with as simple exercise as possible. So I'm going to put that up and we'll use it later. The other part of it is that you need to use contextual framing. And when I'm talking of contextual framing, I'm talking about providing context or providing background to help the model understand the subject properly. You can provide background. Apart from that, okay, so we have various examples that we can use on that. I will just walk through it practically so that you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so let's go to the practical session proper. An IT expert content creator and digital skill instructor. Let's see the structure of over 15 years, over 25 years, over 25 years. I'm just using it as an example anyway. Over 25 years. So clear instruction here is to generate a professional profile, no ambiguity on it, and I can just go ahead and do that. We can also go ahead and refine it and follow all the necessary. Then we talk about contextual framing. We want to provide context or background to help this model to understand better what we are talking about. So Dr. Mayowa is degree holder in computer science. PhD holder in business management and leadership. Can you see? So the CEO of Onesimus Technologies and team lead at Group Lexi and Simos Retail Limited. I'm providing background to that profile now. Our husband, the father of 2, passionate about creating impact by empowerment, something like that. So we've given a background to what we want to. Now we might want to go ahead and guide the output format correctly. So we can say provide answers to this prompt by applying standard profile format. That is guiding on specifics. Then if I want, I can now provide an example to demonstrate what I want to do. Let's leave that one already. Then we can go ahead and still adjust the phrase, adjust the length, and go ahead with it. But I just want us to keep it simple. But there's another thing I want to add to it. I want you to apply deep thinking. Maybe I'll have opportunity to explain what that stands for. Deep learning or thinking. Before responding to the prompt. So this is a simple prompt to actually generate professional profile for the person of Dr. Ogundele Mayowa. Okay, so let's go and see what this will give us eventually. I'm going to copy it, take it to chat GPT, then I'll drop it here. Look at it. And I think most of the work is in crafting the prompt, while the majority, the work just come up almost immediately. Look at it. So I have it here. I'm going to copy it. Let's take it back to, can you see, in seconds we achieved almost everything. So I can now go ahead. Remember I said it should apply standard profile format. Look at what it has done for me. So let's take it back to that's our editor, and check out what the result looks like. It's as simple as that. I'll bring up another, so let's just paste it under it. Then I will do one more exercise, and then you can continue to that. I can leave, I'll be updating this exercise in the library so that everybody can have access to more. You can see profile, professional profile, Dr. Ogundele Mayowa. Look at the summary. The summary is that Dr. Ogundele Mayowa is an accomplished IT expert, content creator, and digital skill instructor with over 25 years of professional experience. Renowned for his expertise in leveraging technology to empower individuals and businesses, Dr. Ogundele Mayowa is a thought leader in the intersection of IT, business management, and leadership. As a visionary entrepreneur, he served as the CEO of Actionable Technologies, where he drives technological innovations, and as the team lead at Agroplexy and the Siemens Realtors Limited, spearheading transformative solutions in agri-tech and real estate. Can you see that? Brilliant. It's amazing. Then his academic credentials. Dr. Ogundele Mayowa is a degree holder in computer science, providing him with a solid technical foundation in information technology. He further advanced his knowledge with a PhD in business management and leadership, equipping him with strategic and leadership skills that have become a hallmark of his career. His academic achievements reflect a unique blend of technical acumen and business expertise. Can you see that? I love this myself. Simple, but makes a lot of sense. Then we now have a professional experience CEO at Actionable Technologies, a lead team dedicated to developing innovative IT solutions that addresses modern day challenges for businesses and individual alike. It continues in that. Team lead at Agroplexy. His role at Agroplexy drive digital transformation in the agricultural sector for creating platforms that connect farmers with resources and markets and financial opportunities. Now, I want to believe that this the AI actually applied deep thinking, because most of those informations are actually available online, on different platforms. So that is the deep thinking part that I talk about. He said in his role at Agroplex, the doctor, blah 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 blah. I think we've done that. So team lead at Simmons, Resource Limited. At Simmons Resource Limited, he combines technological solutions with real estate. You can see management to streamline operations, improve client satisfaction, at the same time foster growth in the property sector. You can see now, as a content creator and data skill instructor, Dr. Maiwa is a what? Is a passionate content creator and digital skills instructor committed to empower. You can see how it brought the related topics together. I love it. Personal life and passion. You can see beyond the passionate person, Dr. Maiwa is a devoted husband and father of 2 children. He is deeply committed to creating impact through empowerment, dedicating his time and expertise, to mentoring aspiring professionals. That is, you can see. So you now make key attributes over 25 years, blah blah blah. Dr. Maiwa's unwavering commitment to excellence. I love this. It looks good, and the essence of this is actually to you can see the way it has been structured. I can give it to the prompt, because without the prompt you cannot actually achieve what we achieve at once, and I can continue to refine until I get the right thing. But I'm okay with this. So let's go and add another layer to what we have done. Now I want to be specific. Now I want it to do what I want you the prompt to now generate what I can use probably on social media, just short to look at it. For example, I want you to provide 80 character summary of the profile above. Can you see? Focusing on the main skills. Can you see? On the main skills. So let's check and see how it's going to respond to that. Number one, I'm going to use the first one, in a space where I have enough, enough space to use word, and I'm going to use this one to give people a glance of what can be done with Dr. Maiwa. So we have a summary, and let's take it back to our editor as usual. Then you go and check it and see what it looks like. So for those of us that are on TikTok, you can see what I'm talking about. You can see the result. This is the result. In summary, said IT expert, leader, content creator, data instructor, CEO, and empowerment advocate. I love this. Simple, straightforward. I might not use the CEO. For me, I'll take the CEO out. Just IT expert, leader, content creator, digital instructor, and empowerment advocate. So which makes a lot of sense. I can also instruct it to generate, like for example, let's say I am interested in picking options. So I can come back to this one and said suggest more examples. Can you see? It's giving me multiple. Now I have 10 to pick from, as in 10 to pick from. Let me copy. Suggest 10 more. Now I have it. Look at it. Now I have 10 more. Look at it. Look at it. Experienced IT expert, business leader, content creator, and digital skilling mentor. Innovative CEO, digital educator, IT professional, and empowerment, driven leader. Tech leader, content creator, data instructor, and advocate for empowerment. So I won't take this. I'll leave that out. Visionary IT expert, educator, CEO, an advocate for data, transformation. And you can continue. You just can now pick from here which one perfectly describe your personality. So that is how to get started with. We can now go to a more advanced, and that one now I'm not going to waste too much time on it. We can go to a more advanced prompt. This is simple, and as simple as it is, this method can actually be this prompt can actually be used for anything whatsoever you want to generate using the AI.